Twilight, Mina likes waffles here. I hope you hear me in the game okay. You see everything okay? You're doing great, and I'm finally doing better. Hello, Renegade. Cannot believe how long that was. Sorry, I'm letting Papa know how to get into my stream. When did I stream last? This one? Wow, I was sick for almost an entire month. That's scary. Music's a little loud? Thank you. Yeah, I know that one's my microphone. Right? Sorry for your eardrums, I had to check that. What if I just lower that one? Hopefully that's better. I'm glad I'm feeling better too. That was horrible. I prefer all the text at once. I don't hate myself, so that's staying the way it is. I like how this looks. That's good too. Oh, I'm not playing with that. Yeah. Poor Papa's the only one who's not feeling better yet. He had like... has had... I think he's getting better, but Papa had like a mixture of serious pneumonia and COVID. One of those is bad enough, but putting them together is just awful. Ugh. He's still in the hospital. And... well, we're going into the next month soon, so he'll have been in the hospital for like a whole month, basically. I'm gonna down that here a little. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, so, much like last time, as I said in my Discord announcement, I'm going to be using a guide on my phone, because there's little things that I have not memorized. And I would like to do them, because they add things to the game. Not to mention there's titles, skits, certain funny and interesting events you can get with the characters that if you don't activate it, you just don't get to see that happen. Of course, the problem with doing this on my phone is I'm getting ads. F off, man. Oh, there's something right there. Right, I forgot about that on my main save. And this is gonna be interesting. Change game settings. Alright, you do that. Huh. 2 people I followed recently followed me back. Who's the second one? I know the first guy because I talked to him a little. Or whatever. Yes? I don't even know what the difference between these is. Oh, and
once upon a time, there existed a giant tree that was the source of mana. A war, however, caused this tree to wither away, and a hero's life was sacrificed in order to take its place. Grieving over the loss, the goddess disappeared unto the heavens. The goddess left the angels with this edict. You must wake me, for if I should sleep, the world shall be destroyed. The angels bore the chosen one, who headed towards the tower that reached up unto the heavens. And that marked the beginning of the regeneration of the world.
Lloyd Irving, wake up. Lloyd Irving, wake up. Lloyd. Lloyd.
I had to push that button hard.
How do you manage to sleep standing?
Oh, Professor Rain. Is class over? Oh, Professor Rain. Is class over?
Never mind. Let's have someone else answer the question. Genus, how about you?
Okay, before I
Yes,
continue
Ray.
their little dialogue spiel, you'll never guess what I got for Christmas. It's something I've wanted for a while now. Check it out! Midna has a legitimate tea set. There's only me using it, so I only have the one cup and saucer. But isn't that cool? I've wanted a tea set for a long time. Mama was nice enough to get me one that I had put on a wish list. Now, aside from that, and you keep looking for that cake recipe, I'll be happy to try it if I'm able. But, to those watching who will watch the VOD later on Twitch until it goes away, I will be putting all of my streams onto my YouTube account from now on. That's something I should have been doing in the first place. Like another streamer I like a lot called Akamatsu. Look him up, seriously. He's a great guy. I loved watching his Dead by Daylight streams. It was effing great. Of course, right now he's doing Persona 4 Golden. That's been interesting. He has such a hard time with social links. It was pretty bad in Persona 3 Fez. Hopefully he does better in 4. But, much like he does all his streams and puts them on YouTube, I'll be doing the same thing. That way, someone who wanted to watch it but couldn't be there, or the VOD goes away and they can't watch it there, it'll be on my YouTube, and that is linked. And everything on my YouTube channel is in a playlist, so you don't have to flick around through videos. Because I've always hated doing that myself, so I'll try to make it convenient for everyone else. Also, I'll be playing this in a way that I don't give away spoilers. I did that last time too. So I'm going to do it again, and I'll be quiet in cutscenes and during dialogue as much as I possibly can. Because I hate it when I watch someone stream or record a game playthrough or walkthrough, and the person recording and or streaming is talking over all the characters and through the cutscene. It irritates the crap out of me. Right. You know, I forgot to ask you how to put the chat back in my stream, because I can't figure out where it is on here now. We don't gotta do it right now, but I'd like to put it back on my streams. Okay, that's the basics of everything. let's get to the game. And I should fix this, actually. Feature? I don't think any of these say feature. We'll figure it out later. Why is this stuck? Hang on. Hom game? Huh? What? What you talking about, Willis? Why is my cord stuck? Of all the... Give me that. Webcam, I kind of need that, okay? Don't do that again. The webcam cord was holding hostage my controller cord. I couldn't input those on the actual stream elements. I had to go to a site. And I don't remember which site it was. And the stupid alerts didn't work the way they were supposed to regardless, which irritates me. Oh, you mean that, Renegade? No, that's an entirely different game, but I fully plan on streaming that at some point, just not right now. Get off. Alright, I'll have to play with it later. For now, let's keep doing this.
Mythos the hero brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlon.
Correct. Afterwards, Mythos the hero formed a pact with the goddess Martel to seal away the Desians whom caused the war.
But the Desians came back and are now causing everyone to suffer.
We covered that in class last time, remember? When the seal weakens, the Desians reappear, just like they have now.
What a crappy seal.
Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
Oh? Jeez, that TV is something else. It's on 7.
Today is the day of prophecy. It is a very important day, which the Chosen of Mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel. Now,
I have to push
Chosen
that
One,
button really hard.
correct.
It does not like me. I hope the controller's not
Yes,
dying.
ma'am.
I bloody well hope not.
Tell us about the journey of world regeneration.
It is
Okay,
a
hopefully
journey
that's
to seal
better.
the Desians.
I don't think you guys can see that.
Upon passing the trials of the goddess Martel, the summoned spirits that protect the world awaken, and mana is
What you
restored.
think you're doing?
Correct. I suppose we should expect the Chosen herself to know the answer to that one.
The webcam bloody well tilted. It didn't say it could do that.
Mana depletion is the cause of the current
Gosh,
food
it's so much more
shortages and
convenient to have
droughts.
my ceiling light on than my lamp.
It is said that this occurs because the Desians consume vast amounts
It
of
was
mana
not fun for
in
me
their
to get
human
those light
ranches.
bulbs in there. It's very tricky.
The Chosen's journey has two purposes: to revive mana, as well as defeat the Desians. Now, for the next question.
What was
I
that?
didn't need my retinas, it's okay.
Settle down. It would seem that the time for the oracle has come. I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study on your own. Understood?
Professor, I'll go with you.
No, Colette. If it is the oracle,
else
the
would it
priests
be?
will come here for you. Wait here with everyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
I like how she has some sort of golden choker necklace already on. Let's see. If you're still awake after I'm done with this and I need help, I'll go poke you, but for now, let's just leave it alone. Oh, there's a button over here. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna play with that right now. The last thing I want to do is have my browser open and the PC effing crashes on me. I haven't tested to see with the new stream elements thing if I can keep my window closed. I'm just not willing to test that. Imagine his parents make him come. Yeah. No game spoilers in chat, please. Just putting that out there now. Not that anyone can see it, but it's still gonna kind of bug me. You're funny. So only certain people can go to the temple? It's not a free place of worship, huh? I'm gonna try not to get into deep religion talk here, but it's gonna come up at some point, because I have a really hard time with Colette's situation. But at the same time, I also understand it. I'll explain when we get there. Getting stuck on crap. Oh, Colette, I love you. You're great. When I look down at the chat and webcam, it's like I'm trying to go to sleep. At least it's better than what it used to be. I'll try to respond to things in a way that Lloyd would. Or what gets me points with characters I want points with. Same as my last stream, there's a specific outcome I want from this, and I kind of know how to get that, but it's going to be infuriating. She wasn't paying attention at all. I totally would love to cosplay as her someday, and it wouldn't really be that bad. I would just need a blonde wig. Costume, though, that would be the tricky part. I am no seamstress. I can't even make a dress for my doll correctly. Trust me, I tried recently and it did not go well. Yes, I have a doll. It's a Philip doll. Of one of the Rose and Maiden characters. The first doll. Don't ask me how to pronounce her name. I don't remember. Suigito? Something like that? I don't remember. I only watched that anime once, and that was quite a few years ago. I mean, it does have really big eyes. Heck, the whole head is effing huge. One day I'd like to make dolls, but it's actually kind of expensive. And there's my OCD to think about. Well, I did find a way that makes it less complicated to make them, but that requires some skill. Let's not talk about that right now. She went along with what you said, Lloyd. That's not quite right. Yay! You want to pick up titles. And I didn't know this when I first started playing the game. Okay. You can see your stats: defense, accuracy, evasion, luck, strength, attack, and int. Int is for magical attacks. Attack is attack. Do I need to tell you what that does? As for strength, that also helps your attack. So again, do I have to tell you what it is? Defense, obvious. Accuracy, I looked it up. People say F it to that stat, so I don't know how important it is. Evasion's almost the same way, but I kind of put stuff into it sometimes. And luck, that, well, depends on luck. You basically have to sleep at an inn and hope the stat goes up, so you better have money. If you don't, you're gonna have some problems. And you do want luck for certain scenarios. But, okay, do you see that there? I completely missed this over several different playthroughs, and only when my papa was playing with me did I finally look up how this stupid thing effing works. Well, actually no, the person I was watching for the guide explained it. There's a level up thing right there next to the green HP thing. Do you see it? I think luck does increase the drop rate for certain things, but Morpho, it's for a move Colette will get later called Item Thief. The higher your luck stat is, the better chance you have of Item Thief actually bloody well working. Then there's a later character who I'm very fond of, but we'll get to him later. That's... Okay, so when Colette levels up next, her HP, her strength, and her accuracy will all go up, so long as this title is equipped. So you want to check your stats very often. Whatever suits the character best, go with it. For Colette, we really don't have anything except for Colette's right now. The same thing, well, don't really have anything for these guys. We only have that one for Colette. But I almost always remember to get that. Gosh, we only have 500 gold. I hate starting a new game. It's so hard to have money. We have no supplies. I'm sad. Lord, what the F? Why are you so much higher level than everyone else? Especially Colette. Is Papa messaging me? No, that's actually Maria. Whoa! I'll look at this just for a second. Yes, that's how you spell that, me. Gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, she knows now. She didn't know before. Yeah, I probably have to be affiliate for something like that, and I'm not in a hurry to do that. It doesn't matter that much to me. I mean, if I wanted to make money off of Twitch, then I'd have to think about it at some point, but right now, I'm just very meh toward affiliate. I'm just having fun and sharing that fun with others. Maybe one day I'll focus intently on that, but right now, I can't be bothered. It's not on my to-do list. And I'm neglecting my tea. It's been steeping for a little bit too long now. Some sugar in there first. Why does this happen every time? I should really get those sugar cube things. Just leave them in the bag. There we go. Ow. Tea. That makes a very nice color. It's a very pretty color. Unfortunately, I have to drink my tea with sugar in it because I can't stand the weird taste otherwise. While we do have milk, I don't desperately feel the need to put milk in my tea. It kind of cooled down a bit because I forgot about it. Which is funny because it's sitting right next to me. I remember when I was watching Gab stream Fatal Frame, she's like, how am I gonna drink my coffee while I'm trying not to get killed by ghosts? Okay, I can't chat with you right now. Sorry, Maria. I really can't talk to you right now. Why do I gotta push the button so hard? Come on. Do the priests know how to fight? Alright, when and if you get hit during combat, Frank will heal you completely. He'll also restore your TP. It's like Pop is trying to message me now. I'll look at it in a bit. Lloyd. It's so weird playing this after I've been playing Dawn of the New World. Which, actually, I'm literally close to beating it. I just have to go to the last area and run through there, take care of everything, and I'm basically done. I'm just taking a short break for now. I did a lot of grinding, and it wasn't exactly fun. Was able to watch, so that's good. He and I did play this game for quite a while before. There was a certain side quest we did, and we just had such a hard time taking care of it. But when we finally did, we raised the roof. We just lost our minds because it was bloody hard. It was great. I really wish I'd been recording that moment. We got to the very end of the game, and then we had to turn around and do the other side quests, and then other things happened. Be aware, Genus is a little effing glory hog.
Let's go all out.
You will dish out tons of damage to an enemy, and he'll just swoop in and kill it. Just stealing all your hard effort. Oh, really? I didn't even try to... Okay, whatever. I'll take it. That was a pretty fair amount of grade. Grade is important for endgame stuff, I'll explain it. No, I fixed Skyrim's crashing problem. I don't know how, by the way, but I did. I really don't know what I did to make it stop doing that. I'm rather confused, to be entirely honest, but it stopped crashing more than it used to. I did a couple of tests, and it seems to run okay, but I'm just not in the mood to play it lately. I'm more in the mood to play something like this, Rune Factory 4 Special, Xenoblade Chronicles Definite Edition. I've been playing Monster Hunter World as well. I was also doing a bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons for a while, but there was effing snow in the island 2 days ago, and whenever it snows or rains, it waters all the flowers. This was okay at first because I needed help watering everything. But now that I have the majority of flowers I want, I'm just stuck having to clean up all the extra flowers and get rid of them, and it's infuriating. I haven't really turned the game on since then. I tried to mess with it today to clean up, and I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to do this. But yeah, I'm not in the mood for Skyrim, but I'm in the mood for other games, which is why we're doing this. I thought I said in the announcement that Skyrim was okay now. But yeah, my Skyrim's okay. I can't really look at the announcement right now. I need to focus on this. Ugh, yes, the snow and effing rain and Animal Crossing. I bloody hate it. It was useful for a while, but now it's just a bloody hindrance. Hi. Genus, you just ask for it. Gosh dang it, I just vacuumed and I'm still getting hair everywhere. Shouldn't have forgotten my tea that long. It's not really that warm anymore. Ahaha. While Pop and I were playing this, I had to buy a new controller. This one you see here, I had to buy it because my old one, whenever I would push the R button, it would get stuck. And that was a problem. Of course, this controller's kind of cheap, but hey, the buttons don't get stuck.
Alright,
Yo,
let's go!
don't make me target the ghost instantaneously. That's so stupid.
Demon Fang!
Sorry.
Huh? What? No. Okay. I'm sorry, I got confused. I've been playing Dawn of the New World, so all the buttons are different. I couldn't remember what button to push. That's the problem with switching different games. You get confused sometimes. I more switch enemies when there's something that can cast magic or does distance attacks. You want to kill those things immediately because they're such a problem. If they're not a problem for you, they're a problem for your own magic casters because they're getting interrupted. And you don't want that to happen. Ooh, Colette, you got hit a couple times back there. Ooh, wait a minute. Hey! Strength, accuracy. Huh, well I guess it did do that. Okay. Attack. Only has Demon Fang, only has Ray Thrust, only has Fireball. Really? He only has Fireball? Dang, does he not get anything until after that one event in game? That's kinda iffy, but whatever. And ta-da, we're good to go. I might accidentally get the party killed a couple times because I'm no longer used to the game. Oh, come on, is that just a PS3 type of thing? Aww. That makes me sad. Yeah, the person I watch for the guide is playing on the PS3. There's some things I can't do because it's not in the GameCube version. It makes me sad, but I don't have a PS3 and I don't plan on buying one. I don't see much reason. I do, however, want to get a PS2. I'm keeping my save file, thanks. I put way too much work into that. Although, let me show you something, and I'll explain why it looks that way. See how much gold I have? Obviously, I carried it over from the previous playthrough, but I got that on accident. How do you accidentally get 6 mil? I'll tell you. I didn't know how the skill trees worked yet, and we haven't seen that occur yet, but there are skill trees, and I was trying to get a skill to activate, but a different one was already there, and you can't have two trees going at the same time. You're not allowed to do that unless you glitch it, which I don't know how to do and don't want to try to figure out how to do, because that's cheating. So I was killing an enemy that drops 10,000 gold every time you kill it, and I also had an item on me that increases the gold you get, so I was getting 20,000. So I finally get fed up after a while, look up why I'm not getting the move, and discover the skill tree thing. And then I realize I have a crap ton of money, I'll never run out. So yeah, that's why there's so much gold there. Okay, but grade is something you can use to get special items from a certain organization in the game, and grade is also used at the very end of the game to carry over money and all sorts of other things. Getting grade is fairly simple. You need to finish battles quickly, you can't take much damage, if any at all, and you cannot use any TP. The best way to do that is to have only physical attacking party members and turn off all of their arts. You do not want them to do anything except for just slap something. So when you want to farm grade, I would recommend that you wait to your higher level and then come back here to the Azalea area and just smack monsters out in the field. It sounds stupid, but it's actually really effective. Yes, I meant to do that. Oh gosh. I'm gonna keep pushing on buttons for a while. It's just gonna happen.
Just as I expected.
Oh, also, if you get a high hit combo, you get more EXP. The best way to do this, I found, is when one of your magic users is casting and they let off the spell. As it's hitting the monster, you need to be hitting it as well with a couple of normal A button attacks and then do some B attack that you know is going to do a lot of damage. Or do a bunch of attacks in one sitting. And if you have another physical attacker with you, that makes it even better. But they have to be attacking at the same time as you. And I can't help but notice the AI is particularly stupid in many different occasions. I in particular didn't like some of the AI in Dawn of the New World. I hated it actually in a lot of situations. Do not come over here. I try to be careful about that myself. Well, it's not useful when you run out of TP in any situation. Effing ass, not the block button. This is gonna take me a while to get used to again. It really is. Oh, how did I get good grade there? Now, normally I wouldn't show me EXP grinding. However, when I was watching Akamatsu play Persona 3 Fez, or FES, however you want to effing say it, he actually showed every little bit of the game. He showed his exploration of Tartarus, he showed him grinding when he had to. He showed everything, and I don't see why I shouldn't do the same thing. If I have to suffer through this, you're going to suffer through it with me. Oh, but speaking of that, the constant saving I would do at the end of every playthrough and a stream or recording is not going to be as bad. I'm going to do it rapidly, as fast as I can, and I'm not going to count. Yes, I got past the counting part, but I still have to save more than once. But I no longer have to count it, which is what would make me have to sit there so long. I just have to do it a bunch of times in a row, and then we can move on. So I've kind of beaten the OCD on that account. Just a little... I figured it out! Sorry, Mr. Bunny, but you're evil. I got a carrot. Okay, I already explained how you get good grade, and I explained how the XP works. However, I can't help you with the gold. There's an item you can pick up that increases how much you get at the end of battle, like I said, but I don't know exactly where it is. I'll have to look that up. That thing, I hate flying enemies. Good. Walk off all your feathers. You eat them. And that'll kill you. I hate flying things. When it's on my side, I don't hate it as much, but I hate flying enemies with a burning passion. Like when I was playing Castlevania Lords of Shadow and Gabriel ripped off the wings of a vampire, I just paused the game and effing cheered. I was so pleased. Ow. I'm doing crummy at blocking because I'm forgetting which button it is.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Okay, before you go to the temple, you want to get the party to level 5. That's getting a little dangerous. house. Let's go see Frank again. He heals you for free and restores your TP. Why wouldn't you visit him? I mean, really. Unfortunately, you can't come to him all the time, but it's really convenient that he's there. He saves a lot of time and trouble. Should I keep playing Lloyd? No, I want to switch to Colette. She's my favorite character in the game. There's a lot of things about her I want to talk about, and her role as the Chosen, but until we get to a certain point, I really can't go into it heavily. But what Professor Rain was talking about during class, how the seal weakens and all that jazz, that is a crummy effing seal. What the F? I mean, come on.
There!
If it weakens that easily, you need to do something a little more permanent. And the whole thing we heard at the very beginning, if I sleep, the world will be destroyed, so you must wake me. Well, how about you don't take a nap then, goddess? There's so many things you can diss and complain about. It doesn't take much. Okay, Colette is a bit of a slow attacker, but I mostly know how to play as her, and I can get pretty good at it. But it's gonna take her gaining some moves before she gets really easier to play. At the moment, she's a little bit frustrating because of how slow she is. And oh boy, there'd be things I could talk about in Dawn of the New World regarding that. I don't hate the game. I'm gonna put that out right now. I don't hate Dawn of the New World. But I'm not incredibly fond of it either. I'll probably play it through a couple of times, but nowhere near as much as I would replay this, because I dislike so many aspects of that game.
Let's go! Sorry, get him!
One such being how the strategy system works. It is too different from the first game. It's very ridiculous. It's not as helpful, like, at all.
There!
It irritates me. The AI can be horrifically stupid. I play Emil and Marta better than the AI plays them most of the time, which frankly isn't good, because I can't play them both. Marta's constantly using magical attacks that drain her TP, despite the fact I gave her an item that
There!
causes the TP usage to be lower. Only by 20%, but it's something. Of course I gave her the thing that reduces her casting time. Why wouldn't I do that?
Let's get started!
As for the monsters, I don't mind the monsters. They're not bad. I just hate how finicky it can be trying to get them to join you sometimes. It took me a long time to figure out how that worked. And I don't recommend picking up every single monster you come across. That's what I did for the most part, and I regretted it later because I had too many monsters and I only used a couple. I would just recommend you figure out which ones you like the most, like look them up, and then go from there. Or play the game a few times on your own time and, again, just go from there. Another thing I didn't really like was the monster evolution. I was not a fan of how that worked.
Let's go! No way!
Like, you had to have a specific item, and you have to evolve the monster. Now that, I don't think is such a bad thing, but having to get a specific item which is rare, that's not fun.
There.
The only place I could look up where you can find the item was at the Meltokyo Coliseum. And the drop rate really wasn't consistent. You just basically had to get lucky. How is it not dead? Ow!
Just as I expected.
So aside from that, I also didn't like how they changed the food system. It is so nice how after every battle in this game, and if you haven't eaten for a while, you can have a pre-meal, and it really helps you out. And after battle, if you need to be in a lot of battles, you can eat after a fight, and it helps you out big time. The game talked about how the characters would cook, but you didn't actually do any cooking for the party. You cooked food for the monsters and it would increase their stats and crap. And I did not like this. I don't see why it couldn't work both ways. You cook for the party and for the monsters. Now I know making a game's not easy. Trust me, I've heard about how it works. It can be more expensive than a movie to make a game sometimes.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
But I just didn't like that. And when you get human party members, they're level capped. They will not level up. If you want to have them in your party and not your monsters, you're going to have to hope that they can be healed very quickly when they get hurt. Or that you can get items that will increase their defenses, their attacks, their HP and TP. But you're going to be doing a lot of grinding if you do that, and I don't think that would be fun. But overall, you're just supposed to use the monsters to fight. You're not supposed to use the previous cast, really. And you kind of can't after a while, because you need stronger party members, and they're next to useless. Because they're too weak. Trust me, I tried it a couple of times. I didn't like how that worked.
Won't you guys let up?
Frankly, there's just so many aspects of Dawn of the New World that I did not enjoy. The thing that probably infuriates me the most is how you can so easily get the bad endings. In the very beginning of the game, you can get an option that will give you the bad ending. When you go to get a Centurion's Core, if you leave the area too much, you will get the bad ending. Another core, if you get zapped by lightning too many times, you will get the bad ending. Those are just the things off the top of my head that will affect your ending. Of course, there's the last sequence where obviously you don't want to kill anybody.
Let's get started.
That will definitely get you the bad ending if you do that. But I don't usually enjoy games that have multiple endings because I don't like getting bad endings because they make me sad. I don't play a game to be effing sad. Okay, Lloyd's almost there. Let's go back and get healed. So, with all these reasons put out there, yeah, I'm not going to be playing Dawn of the New World over many times. I just dislike too much of it. Hey. Maria, don't tell me if you're gonna be right back. I can't chat with you anyway. Now that I'm done ranting and raving about Dawn of the New World. I'm sorry, it's just so much of that irritated me. I really won't play that over too many times.
Here comes more of them.
No way!
Great thrust.
And I really do think the AI was stupid a lot of the time. For goodness sake, the AI proved it. Stinking Marta, constantly casting attack spells, and then when you need her to heal you, she doesn't have any effing TP. I cannot count the number of times that happened. Luckily, some of my monsters had healing arts, because sometimes I could not do anything, like get myself a gel. That just wasn't an option. I'm just grinding my teeth at Marta because her AI is too busy casting attack spells. It'd be more useful, honestly, if she was just front lines attacking. Really, she's like a jack-of-all-trades type. She can be a healer, a caster, or a frontline fighter. I do appreciate that, but her AI doesn't seem very balanced, and I can't tell her what exactly I want her to do. Not entirely.
There.
So I've tried a few times, I messed with the strategy, and some things just were not working the way I wanted them to. Okay, defense, int. Honestly, her defense is kind of low. Yeah, I'm gonna give her self-control. Okay, I've got 1,000 gold now. I'm gonna go heal again. I'm gonna try to stop ranting about Dawn of the New World. I did find it fun to play, don't get me wrong, but there were just so many things I did not like or enjoy. At least it wasn't to the point where I couldn't keep playing. It never got to that point. But there were many occasions I was eye-rolling at Marta or skipping dialogue after battles. Or eye-rolling at skits because she doesn't get that much better. I almost wish you had the option to try to romance a different female character because while I would kind of ship her and Emil, I would morally ship him with someone else. I'm not kidding. Marta irritates me a little too much. She's very useful in combat and she does have her good points, but ugh. I don't hate her though. I can tell you that. I don't hate her. She just annoys me a little bit.
Go all out.
Hey, I got someone wondering, what's it up like when you hate a character then? I'll direct you at Mana Chemia 2, Fall of Alchemy. I watched somebody play the first game. I liked it a lot. I didn't like how doormatty Vayne was, but hey, he got a bit better. Plus, he wasn't really used to people. What would you supposed to expect? That sort of behavior takes a while to get rid of. Ow! Collect your turn. Turn. Oh, that was something else about the combat. Characters do not aim properly in Dawn of the New World. It's kind of frustrating. But a character I hated, Mana Chemia 2, Fall of Alchemy. There was one character I instantly loathed. And I mean loathed. All capital letters. Could not stand this character. Oh my gosh. I don't think I tried to get through video 2. I'm not sure, I don't even remember now if I got to video 2, but I was like, I cannot handle this character. I'm done. That's what it looks like when I don't like a character. I didn't even finish watching the game walkthrough. I couldn't. The character made me too angry. Marta? She just annoys me a little bit. The character in Manakemia 2? I hated that person.
We can do it!
No way!
I've never actually hated a character in a game so bad that I wouldn't finish watching a gameplay through. Honestly, that tells you how bad it was. I still haven't gone back to watch that again, and I don't want to. I didn't like that character. If they get better as the game goes on, I don't know if I have the patience to keep listening to them and watching them as they be stupid. I think I used to be more patient, but it also depends on how my day's been. Ugh. Okay, we've still got quite a ways to go here. We've got a good amount of money for now. Although it's just not gonna last if I do the thing I want to do. Yeah, let's go see Frank. Now that my rant is over, gosh, I spent too long talking about that. I will still be doing a stream of Dawn of the New World, so don't worry about that. I just don't know if I'll do it right away after I finish the first game here. I mean, I honestly haven't beaten it on my own time yet. I just have to do the last area and then I'm good, but... Buy those. Okay, you want to buy their weapons here. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to get these boots, because when you do this, it shows it increases everybody's defense by a little bit. And every little bit of defense is good. Don't sell that. Okay, I can't do anything with this, or anything with this, so just sell them. All the carrot and eggs are right now is just money. The only thing we can do is make sandwiches. And I forgot my tea again. I bet it's cold now. Gosh dang it. Yeah, it's cold. At least it's getting there. What were my notes? I can't do any of that yet. Like, I can't do anything with my notes yet. It's just gonna sit there for a while, I suppose. I'll probably be grinding grade a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll show that on screen. I might show it the first time I do it, just a little bit, but after that, I'll do it on my own time, because it's going to be very boring to watch. I don't like grinding grade because it's infuriatingly annoying and slow. I already explained how it works. You need to attack weak monsters with only characters that do front lines attacks. They cannot get hurt very much, and they can't use TP. Another carrot and another beast hide. Ooh. That actually makes me happy. Has it gotten a little warmer out there? It's no longer as cold as it was. Lloyd used the move Sonic Thrust while I did Ray Thrust. That sounded funny when they were saying the move. Show me a move. Gosh, I haven't played a stinking Smash Bros. Game in ages. I wouldn't mind getting the most recent one. I didn't mean to poke that, but okay.
Don't let up.
And why would I not mind getting the most recent one? Well, that's because Joker's there. And I mean Persona 5, Akira Kurusu. Yes, I know, the official name is Ren Amamiya, but they took their time getting that out, and most people I've looked around for all say, if they want us to go off their official name, they should introduce that one before they give us the other one. Because they let off Akira first, and most people are too accustomed to that Ren seems strange to use.
Careful, everyone!
I honestly like how Akira sounds a lot better. What you guys call that? I wasn't paying attention to my HP.
Keep working on it, okay?
Yes, I am aware of the fact that Sora is in Ultimate. But I've only ever played Kingdom Hearts 1. Didn't even get close to beating it. I couldn't get into it! I heard so many people sing the game's praises, but I was like, I'm not enjoying this almost the whole time I was playing it. A guy I talked to on a stream, I told him how I struggled with the game, and he told me that's actually pretty normal for the first game. If you can get past game 1, you have a bit of an easier time with the rest of the series. Heck, I don't think you have to play the first game, but I'm the type who likes to do that.
Sorry.
If I can, I will play a game series in order. I can tell you right now, I won't be able to do that for Persona. Apparently Persona 1, and then Persona 2. Now there's 2 of them. 2 different Persona 2s. Are very much older games and hard to find. They're probably PS1, or what did Aka say, that they're for portable? I don't have a portable. I'd have to have something special to actually record and or stream that. 3, 4, and 5, those would be a different story.
Sorry.
I did hear someone in Akamatsu's chat say that Fess and Golden are the canon versions of Persona 3 and 4. Well, they said the better editions were the ones that are the canon, but Akamatsu countered that by reminding them about Persona 5 Royal and Strikers. Persona 5 Royal actually is not canon. And you know that when you play Strikers. However, when I get the game, Royal I mean, I'm gonna play Royal because I like the additions. The addition I like the most is from my favorite character. And I don't care if anyone else hates that character. I like the character. Hate them if you want, but I'll always like them. I won't say who the character is, but I actually could have bought Royal today. When I was looking at Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town, I looked up Royal, it was only $20.
All right, let's go.
Story of Seasons was actually more expensive. But I decided to get it because I'm more interested in games like that right now. I'm not sure I'd have the patience for Persona 5 Royal at this moment in time, so it would just kind of sit there for a bit, and I didn't want to do that. But as for 3 and 4 on Persona, I could get 4 on my PC. 3, I would need a PS2, but that's fine because Haunting Ground is also on PS2, and so is Mana Chemia. However, even a cheap PS2 is like $200, so I'm not getting that anytime soon. Oh wow, a lot of stuff. And Haunting Ground? That game is legit $100 when I looked for it on GameStop and Amazon. I don't know why it's so expensive. Because Mana Chemia certainly wasn't that expensive. I don't know how much Persona 3 Fez cost, but I'm really hoping it's not $100. Like, I got my Switch for 200 something, and it was off eBay. I got lucky. It took a while for something to pop up that I could afford. But then I had to pick and choose what game I got first. Okay, how's your defense doing? It's a bit better. I like stats to be well-rounded. Like, everything kind of be similar. It makes it a little easier to keep everything balanced out.
Sorry.
That hawk sure is mad. No! Eh. I think flying enemies. I'll never like flying enemies, I just won't. Okay, Colette and Gina still need to level up. We got a bit of money again, but we're gonna do a few more fights. Our HP doesn't look that bad. I know I bought a few bit of supplies, but it's not that much. Once we get into the temple, it's not going to be as easy for us to leave, I imagine. Well, I've actually... I've never tried. I'm getting the sensation that I'm kind of tired. Weird. Oh, it's 9:34, that might be why. Hey, a couple more hours and Akamatsu will be streaming. He streams at like around 11 at night my time, and then also my time. He goes to work at like 6 to 5 a.m. I wonder what his job is, and he must have some weird sleeping hours. Okay, we'll have to roll with that for now. You want the extras because you can't de-equip what you currently have. You just cannot do that. It's a little frustrating, but that's how it works. You can de-equip your armor, but you can't take off your weapons. Oh. Its tail phased through my head.
Let's get started.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of games I'd love to stream, but I can't really afford to get them.
There.
I'm not able to hold down a job for various reasons I won't go into right now. You guys don't need to know about that. I get $50 a month for allowance.
We can do it.
Because yes, I still live with my parents. I can't hold a job. What do you think I'm doing? Hey, leave him alone. Hey, she would not do the Wraith Thrust there. What was that?
Just as I expected.
But yeah, I don't really have a way to make money easily. There are certain things I do craft-wise that I think would work, but I have to get the supplies. Like, I used to make my own original jewelry. I got rid of everything though when my OCD got bad. And while beads are still left, glass beads and stone, no less, which means it's actually really good quality, I can't use the beads and stone because my OCD won't let me. I have to buy all new supplies. I've been doing it a little at a time so I don't blow through all my money. And I used to do that. I'd walk out of a store with a couple strands of glass beads, having spent $60 to $100. In which is why Papa helped me price my sets so that I was making up what I spent, but also had some money left over. Panacea bottle? Which one of you is poisonous? The F? I might just sell that because it'll be worth some coin. And something else I'm doing, it's actually how I'm making a surprise gift for Maria. I won't go into how I'm doing that because if she watches the stream later, she's gonna know what I'm up to and it's supposed to be a surprise gift, so I can't talk about it.
There.
I can say I do need a lot of more practice because I can only make one thing so far. And the thing that I'm making for her, I wouldn't do it again because it takes so much time and effort. It'd probably sell for a good amount of money, but it's not fun for me to do. I could try learning how to make some other things and attempt that on an Etsy shop, but the thing I'm making for her is just gonna be for Maria. I don't believe I would try to do it again. If I did, it's because someone offered me a lot of money. That's the only reason I can think of, but they'd be in for a long wait. Okay, we got what we needed. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's equip these. It doesn't really matter, but it's gonna bug me. It's not increasing their defense by much, but you need anything you can get at the moment. Okay, Genus is about to level. I'm still a bit of a ways off. Alright. The only other thing I could think of to make money also requires me spending a good deal of money, just like my jewelry thing. And I would have to practice a good deal before I could attempt to sell anything. What I want to do is make Bloodborne dolls, like the ones you see on Rose and Maiden. They were how I originally found out about the dolls. And I do have the Philip doll of...
Here comes more of them.
how I pronounce this. Soigito, the first doll of Rose and Maiden. I don't hate the Philip doll, but it does look kind of funny. It was the only thing I could find at the time, though. But I've done actually a lot of research on Bloodborne dolls. And I only started doing some more looking into it. Hilariously enough, while I was watching Gab play Fatal Frame 2, and she was in the doll maker's house. You bet that was fun. But it looked like he made his dolls, and they weren't doll jointed, they were made of wood. Whereas I've seen them primarily made of clay and sanded down with resin or something, or they are made of resin? I'm not entirely sure how that works, but basic point is, ow. The dolls are complicated. It took me a long time to get together all of my notes. I found a bunch of different pictures to look at for references. But a problem I had was the stringing, the hooks, and the head cap. How to, you know, change out the eyes and such. Of course, that was when I found a different Bloodborne doll. One that didn't have a head cap, not really. The only reason it had any sort of a head cap was for the hook that connected the string throughout the body. That was the only reason it had a cap. You could not interchange the eyes. So basically, I'd have to be certain what type of eyes and color I'd want the doll to have. So I'm going to be sculpting it onto the face and coloring it. But that was actually the biggest problem I was having because I couldn't figure out what to do there. No information I looked up told me how the head cap worked on the doll. That was a huge problem. Random.
And don't come back!
And the stringing... The stringing is actually easier than it looks. You just need, I think, 4 or 5 hooks in different parts of the doll's body, and then a type of elastic string, and a tool that helps you loop the string around the body. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time moving that thing around. I watched a video on it. It doesn't look fun if you don't have that tool. Okay, a couple more battles, or one more battle if I get lucky, and that should do it. Now, other problems with Bloodborne dolls is that the type I want to make are, like I said, Rosen Maiden style, so they're kind of big.
Here comes more of
Problem
them.
is, my practice runs, I'm gonna have to do smaller sized dolls so I can figure out what the F I'm doing. But once I've gotten that down, I can make Rosen Maiden sized dolls. I like Beast Tide, I can sell that. Do I still have it? Do you mean the video I watched for the stringing? I didn't save it, but I know how I can find it again, so it should be fine.
Let's go.
Plus, I kind of remember how it works, but I'm sure I'll need it again at some point in time when I try to actually make the doll, which will not be for a long time. I'm debating what'll be easier.
Dwarven vow number 7. Justice and love will always win.
So do
I
I!
hate that saying.
The doll? It's a Philip doll. Though the type I want to make is a Rosen Maiden doll. It's from an anime. Alright, we are all level 5 now. I could show the doll to you, but I'd have to get up, and I don't feel like getting up. And I'm not sure what she's wearing right now. It could be the crummy dress I tried to make for her. And I say crummy because it didn't turn out the way I was hoping. I tried, but I just don't know how to make clothes. Okay, sell the carrot, sell the egg. Bye. I know Lloyd doesn't like these. Like, I barely like tomatoes. I can only eat them if certain circumstances are met. Okay, I don't want to spend too much money here. I say the next thing you know, I blow all my money on something. Bah. But yeah, alternate dolls are something I'd love to make. It would just require practice. I have basically all the information I'm going to be able to find. It's just the matter of figuring out what might be easier. Doing wood carving or clay sculpting. There's the fact that whichever is easier and what's less dangerous. Then there's also my OCD to take into account. So it's a bit of a complicated one to figure out. And then after that I have to try to find wigs for the dang doll. But it's like, if I could figure out how to make them, I would get good money off of making alternate dolls. Most places where you can find them, and they're not the size I want them to be, but they are beautiful. And they can go for like $1,000. I'm not kidding, they really go for that much money. How long did that take me? Oh wow! That took me quite a while. I only like tomatoes when they're cooked in spaghetti sauce and such, and I can't eat the skin. The wind is blowing pretty hard out there, I don't like that. Yeah, call out to her, give away her position. Oh, goodness. Like, seriously, did any of these people know how to fight, and yet they were going to try to escort Colette? I just don't know about that one. Don't chew on the inside of your mouth. I'm gonna hurt myself if I do that. Excuse me, you're not going up there by yourself. If you choose the other option, you'll lose affection with Colette, but I'm not doing that. I'm just not. There's no way Lord would say it either. Oh, by the way, that Dwarven Vow number 7, Gina said at the end of battle, the only reason I hate hearing him say it is because there was one time when I played this game where constantly I was getting that end of battle dialogue, so I got sick and tired of hearing it. It just eternally I hate hearing that Dwarven Vow now. I'm gonna sip some of my tea here. Which is probably more than certainly cold by now. Oh yeah, that's cold. That is very cold. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to stream for. I feel rather tired. I don't want to push this too hard. Yes, I'm going to tell you that.
Run, Colette.
Lord Boda, there she is. Chosen one, your life is mine.
I won't let you Desians get away with anything!
Desires?
What's so funny?
Well then, die at the hands of the Desians you so hate. Get them.
Let's dance, boys.
Alright, let's go!
Nice spin attack. Would have been more effective if you actually hit me. Ah! Got a guy behind me. That's not fair.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Oh, hi!
Do not get
Well,
in
he
our
means
way.
business. Ow! I couldn't block in time. That's the biggest problem with how slow Colette's combat is. Oh, come on! Oh, it's a script and nothing I can do about it.
Man, this guy is really tough. Who are you?
Get out of the way.
He says we run into battle alongside him. He sure can take a lot of damage.
Crush you.
Oh crap! He didn't stagger.
Don't overdo it.
Come on. Ow! He broke my guard.
Don't overdo it.
That did a lot of damage. That hurt.
Don't overdo it.
Can't believe I lost to a bunch of kids.
Yeah, I got a life
Wrong
bottle.
guy to mess with.
I never thought you'd show up. Damn. Retreat for now.
Know each other?
Amazing.
This guy's incredibly strong.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Is everyone all right? No one seems to be hurt.
Is that an X-Sphere?
How can I ever thank you for saving the Chosen?
I see. So this girl is the next chosen.
That's right. I have to go accept the Oracle. Grandmother, I'm going to undergo the trial now.
What trial?
Monsters, I assume. An evil presence radiates from inside this chapel.
Yes, that is correct. The Chosen is to receive judgment from heaven. But the priests that were to accompany her fell at the hands of the
I
Desians.
still question if they had no combat capability, why that was a good idea.
And I'll take on the job of protecting Colette.
Lloyd, I would be uneasy with just you.
Your name is Lloyd?
Yeah, but who are you to ask for my name?
I am Kratos, a mercenary. As long as you can pay me, I'll accept the job of guarding the Chosen.
Under the circumstances, I have little choice. Please be of service.
It's a deal, then.
Wait, I'm going too.
Lloyd, you'll only get in the way. Be a good boy and
I
wait
don't think
here.
so.
What did you say?
Did I not make myself clear? You're a burden. Go home.
Mr. Kratos? Would it be okay to take Lloyd along too?
But
Please. I get nervous when Lloyd's not around.
do as you wish.
Let's
Well,
go,
he lost
Genus.
that fight.
What? I'm going too?
Of course.
That's auto-playing.
This isn't a field trip, you know.
Thanks, Colette.
It's the truth.
That running animation, though. Something I'll probably never look at. Ah! Ah! Go away! Oh, he's gonna get me. No! There's something over there.
Let's go all out.
Thank you, Kratos. I need to get away from that effing ghost. It's causing me problems.
Don't overdo it. First aid. Don't overdo it.
Keep working on it, okay?
Okay, I know I praised the cooking in this game and dissed it in Dawn of the New World, but there's not much I can do with this right now. I only have the one recipe. The more you cook something, the better you get at it, and the more it increases whatever it says it will do. So it'll restore more HP if Lloyd masters making a sandwich, and we have all the ingredients. Okay, if we gave it to Colette, she makes fruit sandwiches. Genus would just make a proper sandwich. And Kratos makes the same sandwich as Lloyd, although it looks like Genus is the best at it, but we don't have any cheese. I'll just keep Lloyd as the cook for now. And I'm probably not gonna cook unless I absolutely need to. Especially since that's only recovering HP. I'm more concerned about TP. Okay, when I get to another save point, I'm probably gonna stop. Ah, no!
You're gonna
I really do feel tired. But hey! It's basically gonna be a 2-hour stream. That's pretty good for coming back after a month of being sick. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to stream though. No, don't say it. I just decided to play one of the games I'd been focused on playing on my own time. I mean, why not? I would have done Rune Factory for a special, but I really do a lot of grinding in that, and I don't know how fun that would be to watch. I get bored doing it sometimes. Ow, my jaw. That hurt.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Good thing it staggered right then and there. Ow. Oh, that's something else I didn't like about Dawn of the New World. You revisit basically all the temples in that game. And a lot of it, you're just doing the same BS that you did in the first game. The only place I really hated it in, though, was the Temple of Lightning. I was so ticked off the whole time I was in there. Some of it was because the lightning strikes, they could affect your ending, and that was stressful. But the fact I had to do everything I had done that I did last time, just a little differently, infuriated me. I did not enjoy that at all. I realized they didn't want to change too much, and that the game was already kind of long, but it's like, come on! At least with the Bellicroft Mausoleum, things were rather different, but I don't know, too much of that just made me mad. It seemed like lazy design. Okay, if I go down here, is this active? Yes, actually it is. Let's get the puzzle solved first, and hopefully when I come back later and do this again, it'll still be solved. It's not like it's tricky. Ow!
Enemies deserve no mercy.
Oh, Gina's leveled. Actually, what level's Kratos? We're higher level than Kratos. And yes, it's pronounced Kratos, not Kratos. You hear him introduce himself, for goodness sake. I don't want to hear anyone arguing about that in chat. On YouTube or on Twitch. I do not want to hear it or see it, okay? What the hey? First few of those swings didn't hit me. I'm gonna need to give Genus a gel, I think. Though he might be okay a little bit longer. Like, even this right here was just redone in Dawn of the New World. You had to do this again, only it was vaguely different. Like, you had to get specific colors for the block to drop down, and do I even need to say how much I didn't like that? It did not seem necessary. It's just like, some of it is just like, it wants to give you extra work to do, and it's just not cool. I didn't mind the Temple of Darkness so much. And I noticed the Bellicroft Mausoleum wasn't bad. But the vast majority of the places, you just had to redo what you had done in the first game. Only minorly different. Oh, come the F on.
Alright, let's go!
So yeah, that's something else I didn't like about Dawn of the New World. Just on my growing list of grievances against the game, and why I'm not gonna play it too many times. I think I'll keep that this time. Oh, what? I can't go around the box? That's dumb.
Don't you guys let up?
Take this!
I actually hate that move. I don't like that attack at all. The Sonic Thrust, I mean. I'm not a fan.
Don't overdo it.
When I play Lloyd, I only keep the move as long as I have to, then I just say, F it, get out of my inventory. Hey, a life bottle. Ahaha, I didn't do the last bit, of course. That doesn't take me too long. I need my blanket, okay? I'm cold with the window and the fan open like that. No. Yep, 2-hour stream. Okay, so we gotta go kill the rock thing 2 more times. Ah, good placement.
Let's go!
I remember the treasure chest, but I forgot the sorcerer's ring. That was definitely a midnight dip moment. Am I the only one who's guarding most of the time when he does that?
All talk, no action.
Whoa, body shiver. Yeah, I definitely gotta stop once I get this accomplished. I could have streamed earlier, I guess, but I was still debating what I wanted to do. There's just, if I played a game I wasn't in the mood to play, the stream wouldn't have lasted. I have fallen asleep on stream before because I wasn't in the mood to play a game. I didn't want to do that when I was just coming back after being sick for so long. It just didn't seem like fun.
There.
Status. Okay, your defense is at 31 now. I'm not heavily concerned about her attack and strength at the moment. I want her to get more defense. Let's go get this. I did kind of like how this worked in Dawn of the New World. You had to actually use the motion controls to use the thing. Although you couldn't really stun enemies with it like you can in this. And they got rid of holy bottles. Oh, son of an actual bee.
Take them down quickly.
I mean, it's because you have more free movement in Dawn of the New World, so you can run away from monsters and avoid them. But the number of times they can hit you, regardless, just is annoying. I really wish they hadn't done away with the holy bottles.
never
I
had
always
a
knew those
chance.
things were useful, but as soon as they got rid of the holy bottle, I was like, man, do I miss those things now. Okay, so we'll open up that sealed door in the temple when we play next time. That might be tomorrow, that might not. I can't make you any guarantees. Although I think I should fix this because I'm just looked at it and it's bugging me. Okay, strategy. He already does that, but just to be sure. I want you to block magic when it happens. I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, now I'm happier. Okay, so I thank everyone very much who came in to watch. If you'd like to support the Twitch channel, please follow and share it. If you want to support my YouTube channel, which is linked and where this will be found later on, please like, subscribe, and share that. If you want to join my Discord, which is also linked, you can know when I'm streaming or uploading and a variety of other things. But above everything, I hope you all had fun with this, you enjoyed it, because I know I did. And I'll see you in the next one. Now I have to make my OCD happy, don't mind me. I just don't gotta count it anymore, I just gotta do it a couple dozen times. The counting thing's what effed me over so much though. Because I'd lose count and have to restart a lot, and it wasn't fun. Sometimes I still get stuck saving repeatedly though. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, see you later, Twilights. Be well.